In the north of the enclave, Palestinian militias continue to attack Israeli patrols in the coastal zone. Nevertheless, the intensity of the fighting in this area has decreased somewhat in recent days. In the central part of the enclave, the IDF suspended its offensive and concentrated on strikes on uncontrolled areas. One of the strikes hit the village of Al-Zahra, killing at least 2 civilians. In Khan Yunis, Israeli forces continue to engage in fierce fighting in the vicinity of Nasser Hospital. Massive strikes are regularly carried out in the vicinity of the medical facility, and all refugees have been evacuated from neighboring schools. At the same time, the Israeli offensive continues in the Al-Ma'an area south of Bani Suhail, as well as in the direction of Abbasan al-Kabira. Hamas militants are conducting ambushes, but they are unable to completely stop the IDF units from advancing. Meanwhile, in Rafah, Israeli soldiers conducted an operation to free 2 hostages. At the same time, the city itself was subjected to a massive bombardment, killing more than 100 civilians. In the West Bank, police raids continue in various localities and refugee camps. Over the past 2 days, Israeli security forces detained more than 50 people, accusing them of being Hamas collaborators. On the Israeli-Lebanese border, Hezbollah militants fired rockets at several areas of the Galilee. Targets again included IDF military bases as well as electronic intelligence facilities. In turn, Israeli forces again launched artillery and airstrikes on populated areas in southern Lebanon. And in Bint Jbeil, an IDF drone attacked a vehicle carrying a senior Hezbollah member. As for the situation in the Middle East, there continues to be limited activity by pro-Iranian proxies. In Syria, kamikaze drones attacked the U.S. military base Green Village near the Al Omar oil field. At the same time, the U.S. armed forces did not sit idly by and struck the facilities of pro-Iranian forces in Al Mayadeen. However, in both cases, no information was published about the results of the attacks. Meanwhile, in the Red Sea region, the Houthis fired 2 anti-ship missiles at the American bulk carrier Star Iris. The vessel sustained minor damage and was able to continue its journey without having to stop for repairs.